Let's go. Let's go, guys. Woo! We finally have a striker, guys. Woo! How you doing? Welcome back to the football channel. Other side of the pond. This is your Chelsea review after a great win. Let's go. Woo! Man, we have a bunch of things that I want to get into. It's crazy game. I mean, crazy dominance game. As of time I'm recording, I'm just watching the highlights here. I'm watching Pedro Neto twist and turn, smack it in, hits the first defender, bounces out to Joao Pedro, and doesn't he just grab this ball and bend it into the far corner? I'm looking at this, I'm like, when is the last time we had a Chelsea player that can do this, guys? When last did we see a player, I mean, other than Cole Palmer a season ago, but when last did we see a player who can just pick a spot, a striker, just pick a spot, smack it into the side of the net, and still respectful to his former childhood team, doesn't celebrate, just keeps his composure. Boy, was this boy good today, guys. Man. Joao Pedro really proved to us what we've been missing. Proved to us what we haven't seen over a multiple of seasons now. A player who's not afraid to take a shot at goal. A player who's not afraid to see the gap and hit the gap. You know, will a goal into existence. Not just pick up from the scraps of a goal, but will this goal into existence. Push this goal into the net. And I think we saw great signs from Joao. We saw him being able to come in deep and receive the ball. We saw him being able to be on the wing. We saw Joao everywhere today. He played an all-action game. His first touch is immaculate. This boy's first touch is immaculate. He's Brazilian, so I know this is to be expected, Jogo Bonito, but this guy's first touches, grabs the ball, just receives it into him, bro. Like it's insane. It's insane. I know we've been deprived of late as Chelsea fans. We've been very much deprived of late as Chelsea fans. But wow, guys. We are in for a treat this season. If that's what the type of stuff that Joao is going to be bringing to this team, we're in for a treat, man. He was all action, bro. Like the two goals, yeah, I get the two goals. The two goals were fantastic. They may not say fantastic goals, but just his all-round play. I love strikers. I know Nico does it very well too, coming into deep, but I don't think Nico uses the skills in terms of knowing when to come deep, knowing when to stretch play, knowing when to be on the wings to allow Nkunku to drift back inside or to allow Cole Palmer to drift back inside. So basically, the way Joao plays allows so much space for other players. And then if he's in his position to score goals, you can see clearly the man's going to hit the side of the net and it's going to be nothing. So well done to Joao. What a debut. Welcome. And it seems like Chelsea pulled out a masterclass with this one. You know, as much as we hate going to Brighton, guys, how much are we benefiting from Brighton players? Cucurella, Moises Caicedo, Robert Sanchez, yeah, fuck him. But the rest, now Joao Pedro, these players are coming in and they're taking into our culture, taking into proper Chelsea so very well. I saw we had Dimitri Berbatov. Dimitri Berbatov was speaking on Joao Pedro and how he just has this knack of picking far corners, and he was saying this before the game, and I was like, okay, I really seen that from Joao last year at Brighton. But a lot of people on social media, a lot of people, how can I say, on social media, as I said, a lot of ex-footballers that I talk to, they all speak very highly, so especially attackers, speak very highly of Joao Pedro. And I mean, I guess I see it. I guess I really do see it. It was a great game. Cucurella was Cucurella. Let's speak about Cucurella. Cucurella was Cucurella as the embodiment of Cucurella. Oh, every foul that if you touch Cucurella, he's on the floor, he's rolling, don't touch me. He's just this guy who's so difficult to play against. And then he's there, he's available. That goal line clearance, seeing that Robert Sanchez has been exposed and is about to be exposed, coming in to sweep in behind him, not let any balls leak in behind, or if anything does leak in behind Robert Sanchez, you're there to clean it up, right? So fantastic work from Cucurella. It's another great game from just an immensely good play. I also want to speak about our midfield combination of today. I mean, we knew this coming in, but now it's rubber stamped. Our best midfield two is Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. I don't want to hear anything about, this and that. No, they're our best midfield two. Santos and them can come in, Isugu and them can come in, Romeo Levy and them can come in, but our best midfield two is our 220 million pound players, and that's Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and they were brilliant again today. Our captain, masterclass. You know, he's putting in these great, reliable performances, like can count on this guy time after time after time after time. And that's just Enzo Fernandez, you know. Moises Caicedo's machine is an endless runner. He's endlessly available to receive the ball. He's endlessly there to make tackles. He's endlessly there to influence games. And wow, man, I don't know what else to say other than wow. These boys, whenever we were, because with the way we play, it's very dangerous when we lose the ball because we're very susceptible to counterattacks. So I'm going to mention these three players who basically made that non-existent, who basically made Fluminense seem like a childish team, like a baby team, like a bunch of under 13s, you know. It was Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Tosin. Tosin today, whenever we lost the ball and we were in Fluminense's half, and whenever we lost the ball and there was a chance for them to break, Tosin would shut that shit down. Bam! Shut it down, put the ball back into our teammates, keep the ball in their half, keep our foot on their neck, basically. And multiple times, whenever we lost the ball in high position, in high aggressive position areas, whenever we lost the ball in those areas, who's there? Caicedo. Snap the ball up, put the ball back there, keep our foot on their neck. Same thing with Enzo Fernandez. We're in higher position, we lose the ball, snap the ball up, put it back to one of our attacking players, keep our foot on their neck. And that was the story of the game. For me, that was the story of the game. Our foot was on their neck. We dominated these boys. These are not our ops, bro. Come on, man. We don't have ops in Brazil. Come on, bro. We're going to go play our ops in the final. That's who I want to go play. That's who I'm hungry for. And I want this team to feel that pressure. I want this team to feel how it is to play against an all-action dominant team, a strong, well-coached team. I want Enzo Maresca to come up against a strong, well-coached team. So our ops are coming in the final. Oh, you better know we're in the final, baby. So our ops are coming in the final, and yeah, man, great game, great dominating game. Okay, let's speak about the refs. The Trevor Chalobah handball was not a handball, and I'm so glad because we've seen some terrible refereeing in this competition. Absolutely atrocious refereeing we've seen in this competition, right? Terrible. So I'm glad that we were able, to get finally a good call, because that was not a handball situation. The ball hits Trevor Chalobah's hip, goes off of his hip onto his hand. There's no way that's a handball. There's no way in any game, in any rules, in any country where there's a handball. So I'm glad that for the first time we actually saw a good call from the referees in this competition. Yeah, man, this game was really good. We had some legends on the pitch. We had Kaká and we had Cafu, and two Brazilian legends, getting to see a young, maybe potential Brazilian legend in Pedro Neto score two blinders of a goal, man. Two blinders of a goal. Okay. So now I want to get into the SOFA score ratings. Let's get into our SOFA score ratings. Beautiful game from Joao Pedro. Look at the heat map. Look at that heat map from Joao Pedro. Look at that. It's insanely good. You know, insanely good heat map. Touches all over the pitch. 2 goals, 0 assists, 2 shots. Shots off target, 1. 0 shots blocked. Excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. And offside only once. Great game. Another slow sort of game for Christopher Nkunku. I don't know what to do with Nkunku right now, guys. Like, I don't know what's up. I think he just needs to go to Bayern Munich. He's a great player. It's just not for the system. It just hasn't worked at Chelsea. Hasn't worked for him at Chelsea, and especially under Enzo Maresca, it has not worked at all. Has not worked at all. SofaScore doesn't rate Enzo Fernandez pretty high, yeah, of which I don't know why, because they should have raised him. I rate him pretty high. Had a pretty good game. Moise Caicedo had a pretty decent game. Marco Correa, look at this man. All action, everywhere, every damn where. Well done to the boys. Well done to the boys. And it was a good showing from Enzo Maresca. We learned a lot about him as a coach. I still think that Enzo does these pre-planned substitutions that I just wouldn't do, that I would read the game rather and then just want to change the game as and if what the team needs. So that's more where I would lean towards, but good game from Enzo as a coach. And then I just want to finish off by saying I really want to play PSG. I am going to be rooting for PSG in the next game because I just want to play the best team out there right now. I really feel they're the best team. They're the way they play. They've got these flicks around the corner. They're very aggressive. They high press you. They also know when to get to lean back off of you and allow you to come onto them so they can hit you on the counter. They're a very smart team, and the coach is a very adaptable team. I think Luis Enrique sets up PSG to win games, not to play a certain style. He sets them up to win that game. So it'll be a great matchup. I hope you guys are here. I'm going to be watching that PSG Real Madrid game tomorrow. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. We grow again. Let's go, Chelsea!